Hey friends, and welcome to another session of technical analysis. This time I'm trying something new other than natural gas. So this time I'm trying to do some analysis on crude oil. This is the first time I'm trying to do this analysis on crude oil. So if you find this session helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Please uh, share your views on in the comment section. Based on the response, I will decide either to continue with this or just stick back to the natural gas analysis. Saying that, let's see what we have on the charts. Like always, we first see the charts on an hourly time frame. So looking crude oil on an hourly time frame looks quite range bound. So if you look at this, it's quite a range. It's making and moving in the range until Friday, where it broke out of the range. It tried here as well before, but I think Friday it was able to break out from the range. So let's see. And I've seen that crude actually behaves, much better technically. Like it will respect all the technical levels. We'll see that later in the video, but based on my past experience, I've seen that crude usually behaves better on the technical sides of things. So if I just take a ray here, just trying to mark the range or the zones where the crude is trying to move in. So this is one of the range here, or the zone, I would say. Another here is here. This is so mostly I've seen crude usually range bound. You can clearly see these ranges where it is moving. And internally, if you look at in that particular range, now I've highlighted this box here. So basically I've seen this moving. So it entered in this box on the 8th of Feb, and then from that particular day it's trying to consolidate in the box. Can refer this box as Darvas box as well. Let me get rid of these support and resistance lines. And then if you look at here, from this particular low, it is trying to try to establish a trend here, something of that sort. And then it tried to break out here, but couldn't sustain the breakout, failed. Then tried to break out here, and it did manage to go up. So at the moment, this is 79.5 is looking like a good support based on the previous zones. We'll come to that on a bigger time frame. But that's what I'm seeing at the moment. If this supports 79.5, it should be moving, retesting this and moving in the north direction. If not, then it will try to come back at this zone, which is 78.8. This 78.8 zone looks like a better support zone. Looking at what is happening here, look at the price action here. So it try and come back to 78.8, and then try to go again towards the north direction. If not, if it breaks 78.8, then probably we might see it back in this consolidation box, trying to consolidate, and then based on that it will take a decision where it wants to go next. Let me get this off. Let's see what we see on the 4 hours. I mean, other than that, on an hourly, can't see much. Just trying to consolidate in the box, and then it's broken out, and then I think that's it. This on Friday, yeah, broken out, and then tried to roughly touch 80.7, and then it's gone rejected back, and maybe try to establish a support somewhere here, either, as I said, 79.6, 79.5 based on this spike here, or maybe 78.8 based on this particular box. If I go back to 4 hours, so on the 4 hours it's pretty much clear. Let's do one thing. Let me first go to the daily, and then we can see. So daily, you can see right from here. So right from here, which is where the war broke out somewhere, and then this is the highs from the war. Came back down here, did a double top here. I think it's achieved the bottom or the target of the double bottom some here. Tried to go back up here. So the reason I'm sharing this is clearly seeing this is in a downward trend on a bigger side of things or bigger side of time frame. So clearly it's coming back, respecting this downtrend, back trying to go up, push, tried to break here, but didn't, was not successful down here. Now we are here in this green phase. So and that's the reason I just wanted to show you the bigger picture. So in this phase you can clearly see now we are in a upward direction. It's created a nice bullish channel here trying to move up, and this is the Darvas box which we saw on the 1 hour, which was looking like a massive box, but because these are daily candles, so you can clearly see, and you can clearly see in the box as well. Look at how many candles are green and how many are red. So only 3 red candles compared to maybe a bunch of green. Clearly says that we are in a bullish mode. So, and this is very clear in this box. Look at this, trying to consolidate in the box, and then on Friday I think we have broken out of the box. So on the daily we saw this line which was 79.5, and the reason I was saying it might retest here, because look at this ones. So this was basically working as a resistance here, and now it's broken out. Now if I just draw a trend along with this channel here, so it can actually form ascending triangle as well. So try to touch the horizon, test the horizontal resistance once, twice, and three times. Yeah, we didn't touch here, but can give a benefit of doubt, but I'm just going to ignore. But as per the rule, first resistance touch, second resistance touch, third, and then that's breakout. Now this breakout is okay-ish. I would not say it's very strong, but we'll see on Monday how when the market opens, how it's gonna play out from here. On the rising floor as well, once, twice, and 3 times, this we can give any benefit of doubt. And if you want to know more about the ascending triangle, I have a a full dedicated video of ascending triangle, how to identify ascending triangle, how to trade ascending triangle. So if you go to the channel and look in the mastering series, there is a entire video only for ascending triangle. Saying that, let me get rid of this trend and let's consider this channel at the moment. So this is broken out here, and you can clearly see the consolidation in the box. One more thing, while we on the daily, let's see. So as per the ascending triangle, if I just put it here for the sake of it, and let's try to see what the target we get from this triangle, and I'm gonna just paste it here. So roughly around 93, we are looking at 93, which is quite possible because 93 back here was the resistance. So based on this ascending triangle, you can go to 93. Let us see what the fib says. So if I put a fib here on the last swing, the last bigger swing, I can do it here, and there is my fib. So even 2.68 is roughly coinciding with 92ish. So I think, yeah, which looks pretty much on this side. One thing to remember is if we go at 93, then we are breaking this longer downtrend. So technically we might be in a uptrend then if we break this downtrend. Saying that, this particular level, that is the 1.618, this is going to be a strong resistance, which is $84. So we'll have to see how the market behaves. I mean, we are talking too much ahead of time, but I just wanted to share things which I see based on the chart. So let's go back. So we are at the moment here broken out of the Starbucks box, broken out of, supposedly broken off the ascending triangle as well. We'll see if we are able to, the bulls are able to hold, otherwise we'll go back in the box. And as long as we are respecting the trend, we are in a uptrend for sure. Let's see what we see on the 4 hours. 4 hours gives us a clear view of the Darwas box here. Clearly consolidation. You can see, try to touch this zone 79.5, came back, broken out here, and it's trying to come back here. Let's see if we can take support on 79.5 or 78.8. If not, then we'll go back in the box, try to consolidate. As long as we are in this green channel, we don't break down this channel, we are in the bullish mode. So I would expect something around touching the top of this channel, roughly around 81, 82ish, and then maybe try to correct some few points and then go back again. But 4 hour also is telling us the same story. Let's do a fib on the 4 hour and see what we come back. I mean, the fib is very strong here. I mean, let's see what the fib is telling us. And look at how the fib basically gives you the levels. Yeah, it's really, so if I take a horizontal ray, let me take a line, and if I just highlight this, look at the support. It perfectly supporting this price, and before supporting it, it's working as a resistance. Look at that. So fib, as I said, crude actually respects the technicals brilliantly, and you can look at this. So let me take the fib on another swing just to see. So let me take the fib here, and we can see. And then let me take a line, put it on the, again, look at that, how brilliantly either it is supporting here, look at it supporting here, or acts as a resistance. Look at that, perfect. Look at this one. So as I said, crude actually respects technical better than any other instruments I've seen. I mean, especially I'm comparing with natural gas, but crude really respects the technicals. Let me get this off. So let me get the fib as well, and let me get this off. So yeah, so this is basically at the moment for the next week as well. We said gonna try and look at this particular level 79.5. If not, then 78.8, and then if you're able to support, then as I said, top of the channel, roughly around 82ish. Based on, if we break out the channel, then 84ish. Otherwise, back in the consolidation zone. But we are definitely moving in the north direction for sure. That's pretty much from my side on the crude oil's chart. If you think this was helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.